When a former president walks onto a golf course to cheer on his country's team, it's not just a sporting event. It's a political statement. President Trump's attendance at the 45th Ryder Cup on Long Island isn't just about golf. It's a high-stakes blend of patriotism, celebrity, and controversy. But here's where it gets tricky. How does a political figure's presence on the sidelines influence a team's performance? And does it risk turning a global competition into a partisan spectacle? Let's break it down. The Ryder Cup, held every 2 years, pits the top American golfers against their European counterparts in a fiercely contested battle of skill and camaraderie. This year's edition kicked off at Bethpage Black, a notoriously challenging course in Farmingdale, New York. As the sun rose over the fairways, so did the tension and security. Thousands of fans packed the stands, while tight protocols were enforced for the president's arrival. Trump, accompanied by his eldest granddaughter Kai Trump, a standout high school golfer in her own right, arrived just in time to witness the final morning match before the afternoon rounds began. His brief speech outside the White House hinted at the stakes. "I'm going to represent the United States at this exciting event," he said, framing the tournament as more than just a game. Team USA's star player Scottie Scheffler called the president's presence a morale boost. "In tough times for our country, having the leader here to support us matters," he told The Athletic. But is that a universally accepted truth? Some might argue that political figures shouldn't inject themselves into sports unless they're competing. What do you think? Should athletes focus solely on the game, or does national pride demand a louder voice from the sidelines? The tournament's format, team matches on Friday and Saturday, followed by singles on Sunday, sets the stage for dramatic comebacks and heartbreaks. Yet Team USA, the heavy favorites, stumbled early, losing 3 of the morning's foursome contests. Trump, a self-proclaimed golf enthusiast and owner of multiple championship courses, has deep ties to the sport. His Florida course, Trump National Doral Miami, recently hosted a LIV golf event, and he's been a vocal advocate for merging LIV with the PGA Tour, a proposal still mired in debate. Is this good for the sport or just good for Trump? One fan asked on social media. A fair question, and one worth discussing in the comments below. Europe currently holds the Ryder Cup trophy after defeating the U.S. in Rome in 2023. The home team has dominated the last 4 editions, with the last U.S. victory on European soil dating back to 2012. The partisan energy of the crowds, cheering home players and jeering opponents, adds to the intensity. But what happens when the home team is a nation's leader? And here's the twist. Trump's presence could signal a shift in strategy for future tournaments. Will other leaders follow suit, or is this a one-time show of support? Let us know your thoughts. As the day's matches concluded, the Americans faced an uphill battle. Yet the real story might not be the scorecard, but the symbolism. In a world where politics and culture collide, the Ryder Cup isn't just about putting. It's about power, pride, and the people who pull the strings from the green. So what's your take? Is Trump's cameo a rallying cry for Team USA or a distraction from the game itself?